Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and that is Zohur Sir's math classes. In the previous class we have solved some questions regarding the method of integration using some particular trigonometric formulas or some particular trigonometric identities. So we are dealing with the integration of reducing the given integral into its standard form by the proper usage of a trigonometric identity. And we are on exercise 7.3 of NCERT book, and there we are on question number 12. The question number 12 of this exercise is all about integration of sine square x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. Question number 12 of this exercise 7.3, and that is sine square x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. अगर डिनोमिनेटर में देखेंगे वहां पे 1 plus cos x है, तो न्यूमरेटर में भी हम कोशिश करेंगे बनाना 1 plus cos x. तो कैसे बनेगा? This can be written as integration of sine square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. This can be further written as integration of, now 1 can be written as 1 square, right? So it is the formula a square minus b square, which is a minus b into a plus b. So 1 minus cos x into a plus b, that is 1 plus cos x whole divided by 1 plus cos x into dx, right? Now 1 plus cos x, 1 plus cos x divide में है, multiple में है, will cancel out, and the remaining result is 1 minus cos x into dx. Separate the integral. This can be written as integration of 1 dx minus integration of cos x dx. The original integral was not in its standard form, but by the proper usage, proper procedure, we have solved it, we have reduced it to the standard form, and after then we can directly integrate the function. So integration of 1 dx is obviously x, minus integration of cos x is sin x, so x minus sin x plus c would be the required antiderivative of a function sin square x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. Now there lies another one, and that is question number 13 of the same exercise, and that is integration of, it is integration of cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha, cos x minus cos alpha into dx. The element of integration is here dx, so the variable of integration is here x. Means we have to integrate cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha. तो फिर से अगर हम डिनोमिनेटर की ओर देखेंगे, वहां पे है सिर्फ cos x minus cos alpha. तो हम ये cos 2a जो हमारे पास 2x है, cos 2a डबल एंगल फार्मूला, इसको चेंज करेंगे, लेकिन वो वाली फार्मूला हम यूज करेंगे जिसमें सिर्फ cos होगा. तो हमें मालूम है कि cos 2 अल्फा या cos 2a जो फार्मूला है, दैट इज cos स्क्वायर a माइनस sin स्क्वायर a, एंड दैट इज इक्वल टू 1 माइनस ट्वाइस sin स्क्वायर a, which is further equal to twice cos square a minus 1, and that is further equal to 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. The most important formula regarding the conversion of transformation of or expression of 2a in terms of those of a. So here we have so many formulas: cos square a minus sin square a, 1 minus twice sin square a, twice cos square a minus 1, 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. But we have to use that one which contains cos only, and that is twice cos square a minus 1. So instead of cos 2x, we have to write twice cos square x minus 1. and this can be further written as integration of cos 2x is twice cos square x minus 1 minus cos 2 alpha minus cos 2 alpha. Again use the formula cos 2a, and that is twice cos square alpha minus 1 divided by, yes, cos x minus cos alpha, because we have used a formula, and that is cos 2a, which is equal to twice cos square a minus 1. Alright, this can be further written as integration of twice cos square x minus 1, माइनस से मल्टीपल कर दो तो माइनस ट्वाइस कॉस स्क्वायर अल्फा माइनस 1, सॉरी अल्फा प्लस 1 डिवाइडेड बाय cos x minus cos alpha into dx. This can be further written as integration of minus 1 plus 1 will cancel out, twice cos square x minus twice cos square alpha, तो 2 दोनों टर्म्स में है, मीन्स कांस्टेंट है, multiplied with a function, so it will come out of the integral, it will come out of the antiderivative, yes, and that is there will remain cos square x minus cos square alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha into dx, and that is further equal to 2 times integration of, yes, cos square x minus cos square alpha, and that is treat cos x as a, cos alpha as b. It is actually the formula a square minus b square, which is a minus b into a plus b. So it is cos x minus cos alpha into, yes, cos x plus cos alpha, cos x plus cos alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha into dx. cos x minus cos alpha, cos x minus cos alpha multiple में है, divide में है, it will cancel out, so the remaining portion there is 2 times integration of, yes, cos x plus cos alpha into dx, and that is cos x plus cos alpha into dx. And this can be further written as 2 times इंटीग्रल को सेपरेट कर दो, so 2 times integration of cos x dx plus 2 times यहां पे आता इंटीग्रल ऑफ cos alpha dx, बट cos alpha है एलिमेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन, dx है मतलब इंटीग्रेशन है विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x, तो cos alpha will be treated as a constant, so it will come out of the integral, so twice cos alpha into integration of 1 dx. Then the remaining result would be, yes, the final answer would be like this, that's equal to 2 times cos x is a standard integral and its integration is sin x plus twice cos alpha into 1 dx, इसकी इंटीग्रेशन जो है that is x plus c. This can be further written as twice sin x plus twice x cos alpha, twice x cos alpha plus c would be the required antiderivative of a function, and that is cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha. All about question number 13 of this exercise. Now we will step on to the next question, and that is question number 14 of the same exercise, and that is all about integration of, question number 14 is integration of cos x minus sin x. Cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin 2x into dx. This is again an important question of this exercise. So integration of cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin 2x into dx can be written as, since in the denominator we have 1 plus sin 2x, treat x as a, so it is the formula sin 2a, और sin 2a किसके बराबर होता है, sin 2a जो फॉर्मूला हमारे पास अवेलेबल होती है, that is twice sin a cos a. So put the formula here, This can be written as integration of cos x minus sin x divided by, yes, 1 plus sin 2x sin 2a twice sin a, that is twice sin x cos x into dx, because we have used a formula and that is sin 2a, which is directly equal to twice sin a into cos a. And this can be further written as, now look here, if we treat sin x as a, cos x as b, so it is 2ab. 2ab हमारे पास फॉर्मूला होती है, लेकिन एक्चुअली होता है a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab. सो प्लस 2ab हमारे पास अवेलेबल है, तो चाहिए क्या, a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर, मतलब साइन स्क्वायर प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर होना चाहिए. यस, 1 के बदले लिख सकते हैं साइन स्क्वायर x प्लस cos square x, because sin square theta plus cos square theta is always equal to 1, and that is equal to integration of cos x minus sin x divided by, instead of 1 we can write cos square x plus sin square x plus twice cos x into sin x dx. Is that clear? 1 के बदले cos square x plus sin square x और twice sin x cos x के बदले लिखा twice cos x sin x, twice cos x sin x, because here a is cos x, b is sin x, then it should be a here cos x and b here sin x. So this can be further written as integration of, yes, cos x minus sin x divided by, now look here, cos square x plus sin square x plus twice cos x sin x, a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is a plus b whole square. So cos x plus sin x whole square into dx. Now that can be further written as, this can be further written as, treat cos x plus sin x which is in the denominator as f of x, और अगर हम cos x plus sin x को कंसिडर कर देंगे तो cos x का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है, that is, शाबाश, cos x का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है माइनस sin x, और sin x का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है cos x. सो हम cos x plus sin x को यहां पे सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड से पुट कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि इसका डेरिवेटिव इसी फंक्शन में, इसी इंटीग्रैंड में अवेलेबल है. सो पुट cos x plus sin x इज इक्वल टू t. पुट cos x plus sin x is equal to t, so that since we need dx, so we have to differentiate the equation both sides with respect to x. तो cos x का डेरिवेटिव माइनस sin x plus sin x का डेरिवेटिव that is cos x, and that is t का डेरिवेटिव with respect to x is dt upon dx. Implies this can be written as, पहले cos x लिख देंगे, so cos x minus sin x वेरिएबल्स को सेपरेट कर देंगे साथ में, तो dx यहां पे आएगा and that must be equal to dt. Is that clear? So that is further equal, therefore हमारा ओरिजिनल इंटीग्रल जो है वो है cos x minus sin x dx, and that is cos x minus sin x into dx divided by, yes, cos x plus sin x whole square, so cos x plus sin x whole square can be written as integration of cos x minus sin x dx, cos x minus sin x dx, and that is directly equal to dt divided by cos x plus sin x को हमने पुट किया है t, so dt upon t square. So this can be further written as, अगर 1 over t dt होता तो स्टैंडर्ड इंटीग्रल था, लेकिन ये 1 over t स्क्वायर है तो स्टैंडर्ड इंटीग्रल अभी नहीं है. So इसको t स्क्वायर को हम न्यूमरेटर में लेके जाएंगे तो बनेगा t raised power minus 2 into dt. Now the original integral was not in the standard form. By proper usage of a trigonometric identity and by the addition method, that is substitution method, we have reduced that into its standard form. Now that has been reduced to the standard form, so obviously we can integrate it, and integration of t raised power minus 2 is t raised power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1 plus c, the constant of integration. And this is further equal to minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, so minus times t raised power minus 1 plus c would be the next step, and that is equal to minus times t raised to the power 1 minus 1 can be written as 1 divided by t plus c, and that is further equal to minus 1 divided by, put the value of t now, what is that, cos x plus sin x. So 1 divided by cos x plus sin x plus c would be nothing but the antiderivative of a function, and that is cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin 2x. So all about question 14 of this exercise. Now we will switch on to the next question of the same exercise, and that is question number 15, and next question is question number 15. Question number 15 of the same exercise, and that is integration of tan cube 2x sec 2x into dx. Again, an important question of this exercise as far as your examination is concerned. So integration of tan cube 2x into sec 2x dx. Yes, and we have to find its integration. Look, tan cube 2x is not any formula regarding the usage of tan or conversion of tan into sec. The conversion of tan into sec is in terms of tan square, because 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. So obviously sec square theta or tan square theta can be written as sec square theta minus 1. So we will break down this tan cube 2x into tan square 2x and tan 2x. So obviously this can be written as integration of tan square 2x into tan 2x into sec 2x into dx. We have break this tan cube 2x, suppleted it, because we have a conversion of tan square into the sec square, but tan square not tan cube, and that's why we have expressed tan cube 2x as tan square 2x into tan 2x. Now this can be further written as integration of, now the conversion of tan square, since we know that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So obviously tan square theta must be equal to sec square theta minus 1. So tan square 2x is equal to sec square 2x minus 1 multiplied with tan 2x sec 2x into dx, right? This can be further written as, अब मल्टीपल कर दो तो क्या आएगा, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ पहले sec square से मल्टीपल कर दो, तो this can be written as sec 2x whole square into tan 2x sec 2x into tan 2x sec 2x minus times 1 into tan 2x sec 2x, and that is, this can be written as sec 2x tan 2x whole dx, right? Because sec square 2x into tan 2x can be written as sec square 2x or sec 2x whole square into tan 2x sec 2x tan 2x sec 2x minus 1 into tan 2x sec 2x, and that is sec 2x tan 2x into dx. Can be further written as, अब बीच में चूंकि सब्ट्रैक्शन है तो इंटीग्रल को सेपरेट कर दो, क्या आएगा, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ sec x whole square into tan 2x, और पहले sec 2x लिखेंगे, into sec 2x into tan 2x dx minus times integration of sec 2x tan 2x into dx. Now treat sec x as f of x. अब sec x का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है, sec x tan x. So sec 2x tan 2x is present दिया, लेकिन sec ये हमारे पास sec x नहीं है, ये हमारे पास sec 2x है. Is that clear? चूंकि ये sec2x है तो sec2x का डेरिवेटिव क्या होगा, sec2x tan 2x into 2। sec2x का डेरिवेटिव की बात कर रहा हूं, तो sec2x का डेरिवेटिव होगा sec2x tan 2x into 2। तो जो into 2 यहां पे आएगा, इसको हम into 2 यहां पे लिख देंगे, into 2 यहां पे लिख देंगे, होल dx करेंगे, और साथ में वो into 2 जो है उसको बाहर डिवाइड करेंगे by 2। So 1 by 2 times sec 2x whole square, sec 2x tan 2x into 2 dx. Now sec 2x is f of x, so obviously this is f dash of x. So it becomes the standard formula, integration of f of x raised to power n into f dash x dx, that is directly equal to function power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So that is equal to 1 divided by 2, yes, function, what is function, sec x raised to power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 plus c, minus times integration of sec 2x tan 2x, that is obviously sec 2x, that is obviously sec 2x divided by 2 plus c, the constant of integration, because the derivative of sec x is sec x tan x, the antiderivative of sec x tan x is sec x, so sec 2x divided by 2 plus c, because we have used a formula here, and that is integration of f of x raised to power n into f dash of x dx, and that is directly equal to f of x raised to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. So the final answer would be, yes, it would be nothing else but 1 divided by 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 divided by 2 into 1 divided by 3, that is 1 divided by 6, so that is equal to 1 divided by 6 sec cube of x, 2 plus 1 will make 3, so 1 divided by 6 sec cube x minus 1 divided by 2 sec square sec cube 2x, sorry sec cube 2x है ये, so sec cube of 2x and sec square 2x plus c. So this would be the required antiderivative of a function, and that is tan cube 2x sec 2x into dx. Now move on to the next question of this exercise, and the next question of this exercise is question number 16. Question number 16 is all about integration of tan raised to power 4x into dx. Again, an important question of this exercise, integration of tan raised to power 4x into dx. ऐसे क्वेश्चन हमने इससे पहले दो कर रखे हैं, साइन रेज्ड पावर 4 और कॉस रेज्ड पावर 4। तो उन दो क्वेश्चंस में हमने क्या किया था, साइन स्क्वायर का होल स्क्वायर, क्योंकि साइन स्क्वायर में हमारे पास कन्वर्शन था स्क्वायर का इन टर्म्स ऑफ डबल एंगल, राइट, मतलब स्क्वायर का फिर से कोई स्टैंडर्ड इंटीग्रल नहीं होता है, तो इसीलिए उसको फिर कन्वर्शन करते थे हम डबल एंगल में। तो यहां पे tan स्क्वायर का ऐसा कोई कन्वर्शन अवेलेबल हमारे पास नहीं है, तो इसलिए क्या कर देंगे, दिस कैन बी रिटन एज इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ tan स्क्वायर x into tan square x into dx, because tan square into tan square will give us tan raised to power 4. So that is further equal to integration of tan square x is as it is tan square x, and instead of this tan square we can write sec square x minus 1, because why, because sec tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1, as 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta, so tan square theta must be equal to sec square theta minus 1. Now that must be equal to integration of, अब मल्टीपल कर दो क्या आएगा, tan square x can be written as tan x whole square into sec square x dx, साथ में इंटीग्रल को सेपरेट भी कर दो, माइनस टाइम्स इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ tan square x 1 हजार and that is tan square x into dx, right? This can be further written as, now tan x को ट्रीट कर दो एज f of x, तो tan x का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है? sec square x, that is present there, sec square x, so f dash of x means it is of the form f of x raised to power n into f dash x dx, and that its integration is directly equal by this, that result that we have used here, and that is equal to function raised to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. So this can be written as integration of tan x whole square into sec square x dx. इसको पहले ऐसे ही रख लेते हैं क्योंकि ये वाला tan square जो है अभी इसका ये स्टैंडर्ड इंटीग्रल नहीं है, तो अभी इसको स्टैंडर्ड इंटीग्रल बना देंगे. माइनस टाइम्स इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ tan square x को फिर से लिखेंगे sec square x minus 1 into dx. अब sec square x 1, tan x ये तो दोनों में है स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. ट्रीट दिस एज f of x, ट्रीट दिस एज f dash of x. So f of x raised to power n into f dash x dx, and that is directly equal to tan x function raised to power n plus 1. So 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 minus times integration of sec square is obviously equal to tan x, and minus 1 की integration जो होगी x plus c, the constant of integration. So the final answer would be that's equal to 1 divided by 2 plus 1, that is 3. So 1 divided by 3 tan cube of x, 1 divided by 3 tan cube of x minus tan x, सॉरी यहां पे माइनस इंटू माइनस ये प्लस बन जाता. सो प्लस x plus c would be the required antiderivative of a function, and that is tan raised to power 4x, which was not in its standard form, but by the proper usage of the formula tan square theta equal to sec square theta, we have reduced it to the standard form, and after then we have obtained its antiderivative. So that's all about question number 16 of this exercise. There are some more questions, but that we will discuss in the next class.